Hello and a very good morning to all our viewers. You're watching the morning news show with me, Sakshi Singh Litoria, here on CNN News 18. Let's begin this bulletin with the politics surrounding that women's reservation bill. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday announced the women reservation bill or the Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam in the Lok Sabha, and it will finally become a reality, with the Lok Sabha taking it up for the discussion. After a 7-hour-long debate, it will be put to vote. Some of the speakers for today are Sonia Gandhi, Smriti Irani and Mahua Moitra. Amid debate over the bill, a credit war has now broken out between BJP and Congress, while other parties have also expressed their reservations over the bill. Former Congress President Sonia Gandhi, when asked about her reaction on Union Cabinet approving the bill, said it is a Congress's bill. She said this is ours. The Congress has further called it an eyewash with the focus only on polls, and it has also criticizing the implementation which will take place only after delimitation. Now, on the other hand, BJP has said that they have finished the unfinished agenda of the Congress. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has described the bill's passage as an Agni Pariksha or trial by fire for MPs.
Finally, it's coming.
Women's Reservation
Bill. Finally, it's coming.
Women's Reservation
Bill.
The name itself, tells you the intent of the government. Matri Shakti Vandan is something that Prime Minister has always spoken about.
I am extremely elated that on the occasion of Ganesh Utsav, when obstacles find solutions, the decades-old agitation by women to get a political space which is constitutionally mandated today fructifies under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. As you know, in his governance agenda, either as Chief Minister or as Prime Minister, he has always ensured that women, their rights, their needs and a life of dignity is paramount for his government and his governance agenda. Be it toilets, education policy, he has done much for women and also given the clarion call for women-led development. But this is a manifestation of how women-led development translates into or transitions into leadership, which is constitutionally supported. So that this country in the future also builds on the strength of the women of the country.
The first time the Women Reservation Bill was introduced in the Parliament was in 1996 under your government. Now, after 27 years, we are seeing that it is going to be a historical day. It is going to be tabled in both the houses. How do you see this? Do you feel proud that it was first introduced, but nevertheless it never seen the day?
At least yesterday, the Prime Minister has taken the decision in the Cabinet to give a final shape. So far as this Women Reservation Bill, which was pending from 1996. So I am happy the brothers and the sisters, mothers of this country will have the benefit, so that what they are all wanted, the reservation bill which I have moved in 96, though I have written several letters, and Arun Jaitley, Sushma Swaraj has tried their best to see that the bill is passed in Rajya Sabha about 2010. Now finally, our present Prime Minister has given a shape and the matter ends.
It has been a long pending. We've been waiting for this bill for a very, very long time, and our leader, Dr. Kalaignar, and the present Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu have also written and insisting that the bill should be passed. But today, when we saw the bill which was tabled, I think many of the women felt very let down because they have many conditions, and it looks like we have a lot of hurdles to pass. They will take a census and then delimitation and then the bill. So when will it be implemented? It leaves a very, very open-ended timeline for the bill to be implemented, and reservation for women doesn't look like it's a possibility in the near future.
In the past also our party had opposed this bill, and the reason of opposing our bill was that we wanted a sub-quota for OBC and for Muslim women. Now unfortunately today's bill that is in President August House does not include an OBC women quota, neither it includes a sub-quota for women.
Says there has to be first a census, then there will be delimitation, and after that the reservation will happen. Very disappointing.
Why didn't the government really want the bill then?
It's a tokenism.
Government, the way it approached the bill, I mean, they did not take anybody into confidence. No parties were consulted. No political consensus was built. So will that become a hurdle? And the main issue of OBC, which was earlier, the main reason why the bill got stalled, that is not addressed either.
Now, CNN News 18's managing editor Zaka Jacob spoke exclusively to Telangana Governor Tamilisai Soundararajan on the women's reservation bill. Listen in to that conversation.
Somebody who is a big advocate of reservation for women. One of the first decisions, ma'am, that's been taken by the Modi government in this new parliament building is to bring the women's reservation bill. As a woman who's been a woman politician, has been around, has been doing political work for a very long time, as a karyakarta, then as a state president, and now as a governor, what does this moment encapsulate for you?
First of all, I thank our Honorable Prime Minister for making the dreams of lakhs and lakhs of women into a reality. And this will motivate more women to take part in the politics, in the social life, and the society will be benefited. Because when a woman is in the public life, definitely the society will be benefited. And I can imagine that Tamil Nadu will have more than 13 MPs, 77 MLAs, and there will be 179 parliament members, women parliament members, and more than 1,362 MLAs all over the country.
Okay.
And this is a great lead by our Honorable Prime Minister, and it's a great leap in the Indian politics.
So there are questions really also being asked, ma'am, by the opposition. Two questions. One, if this whole thing is going to come into effect only post 2026 and perhaps the first general election will be the 29th general election, then why the hurry? And second, also this tricky subject of quota within quota. So SC/ST women will have 1/3 of the SC/ST reserve seats reserved for SC/ST women.
As our former President Abdul Kalam says, dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts transform into action. So this transformation into action may be different types. And 15 years, and I really appreciate it, because the women should get empowered. And when they say that it will be under rotation, and that is also actually when we see it is positively, it is positive. When we negatively seen, it's negative. So women will have the pan state presentation. It is not confined to one state, one parliament constituency. So the women will have opportunity to contest from different parliament constituencies when it comes on rotation. So let it take it as positively.
All right.
And another thing, we need some time, because I belong, even though I am occupying the vernacular post. I was the president of BJP, and when there was no constitutionally 33% reservation was not for the legislative post, but the party had 33% reservation for the party posts. So women like me were able to emerge from the karyakarta to a leader.